Hi there, and hope you're doing exceptionally well today. Welcome to Insomnia Insight number 441, in which we will answer this very common question of, will this book or program work for me? And thank you to you know who you are, who sent me an email asking this yesterday, and this prompted me to make this video, which I've been thinking about for a long time. Now, if you're watching this in the future, you may actually have been director here because you asked this question. I might have told you, hey, check out Insomnia Insight number 441, or another coach may have said, check out Insomnia Insight number 441. So if you came here from the future, then welcome, of course, as well. So before we go over this program, I want to say that there's a little twist in the end, so do stick around. I think you'll find that interesting. So yeah, let's get right into it. Let's answer this question. So I've created four bullets here, bullet points to go over, and the first one is thank you. Thank you so much for considering our teaching. If you thought about buying one of my books or signing up to one of our courses, I'm so glad. And it can get, you can start forgetting that when you get these questions more often and etc. But I will never forget how things were in the beginning when nobody was ever paying attention. So I want to thank you so much for even considering this. So thank you so much for being here, being part of the community. That's number one. That is number one. All right. Now, number two here is that we can learn so much from this question, the question of, will this work for me? Okay, and actually it's kind of, we can actually break it up into, will this work, and then for me, which we'll see here, leads to some real insights. So I kind of broke down number two into A and B. And so A is that you often hear me say you are unique, but insomnia never is. And this is sort of the reply to, will this work for me, the for me part. Very often, you may see that, oh, this person did really well, this person did really well. However, my situation is a little different. So I wonder if this will really work for me. And it can be so many circumstances that play a role there. Maybe you've had trouble sleeping for a very long time, or for a very short time. Maybe you don't really know that you have insomnia. You just never feel refreshed. Maybe you've been on medication. Maybe you've never been on medication. Maybe you have a lot of anxiety. Maybe you never struggle with anxiety. Like, you're wondering, like, this helped for those people, but will it work for me? And the reply to in my opinion here is that it is, insomnia is always the same. So really, with all likelihood, you will find something there that is helpful to you. That is what we can learn from this question, in my opinion. And B here is that the pursuit of something that works, i.e. makes us sleep, because that's sort of what we're asking when we're asking, like, will this work? The kind of baked in question is like, will this make me sleep? And the answer is that the pursuit of that, the pursuit of something that will make you sleep, the surefire way, the most secure, the stepwise, the most guaranteed way, when we're looking for that, that is insomnia. When we're trying to make ourselves sleep, that is insomnia. When we're looking for something that will work, that is insomnia. And so when we see that, oh, this question sort of in a way is the reason I'm struggling, that is a real moment of insight. It can be really helpful to see this. All right. So we talked about number one, number two, and now let's go over to number three, which is this. The question, will this work for me, is actually sort of an invitation for free coaching, and I'm smiling here. This is no way meant to be like, criticism or anything like that. Again, number one, I'm so glad that you're considering this, but this is true. As you can see already, when somebody says, can you look at my circumstances and see if this program will work for me? Like, you can't answer that without providing free coaching, as you're seeing. And things are a little different here than if somebody was providing a product. Somebody's selling a car, let's say. Then it makes sense to ask that person, like, hey, do you think this car will fit my lifestyle? And this person, it's in their interest to have a satisfied customer life. So it's in their interest to say, like, yeah, I'm thinking all of this. I probably not. And that person will be so happy, like, wow, this person really thought about me. That's amazing. Like, I'm going to tell this other person to buy a car from this person, right? Or the opposite, like, oh yeah, this car will be great fit for you, and it is, and not everybody's happy, right? But when it comes to coaching, what we offer is education and information. So by answering the question, we're already providing what we have. So it's something that's worthwhile thinking about. And when you hear this, you may say, no, but this is just a straightforward question. I just want to know, is this going to work or not for me, right? But then imagine this. Imagine if somebody answered, myself or another coach said to you, yes or no. Like if somebody said, if you're like, will this work for me? And somebody said no, that would be terrible. Like you would feel so bad. Like, oh my gosh, things are hopeless for me. So obviously nobody's going to tell you no. But imagine if somebody said, yeah, this will work for you without any further explanation. Then you just feel like so suspicious. Like, how can they possibly know that? They didn't provide any type of context, right? So you can see that the question, will this work for me? It really is kind of an invitation for free coaching, right? So just something to be aware of. And here's the thing though, we love free coaching. We love providing free coaching. That's why we have all Insomnia Insight episodes, the Talking Insomnia episodes, the open class episodes. But when we provide free coaching, we just want to make sure that it reaches the entire community, right? So you're always welcome to submit a question or a comment. We love that. And finally, number 4 here is that I've been thinking about like, should I do this or not? Then remember that you can always get a refund. A book can be refunded. Just send it back to Amazon. Same with the app. Same with the course, of course. So in a way, if you have this question, will this work for me? You can see. You can try it and see if it works for you. But here comes the twist. You may already have learned so much from your question that you need nothing further. Maybe you already got everything you needed. Maybe you already got all the insight you needed from the very question to see things clearly and to see that, you know what, I don't think I need anything. I don't think I need anything at all. And I'll be doing really, really well just by learning from the question itself. That was the little twist. Hope this was helpful for you. As always, please leave comments, be in touch, and look forward to having you here real soon. Until then, stay out of trouble.